What is up, all you CCL type people? It is time for week number 6. This week I went up against Pippo of the Leech Seed United. Now his team is super scary. It's actually a rain team. And unlike the other two teams that I had went against, this week I had a lot of trouble kind of, planning, figuring out what he's going to bring, what works. But I kind of came together with a decent plan. Wasn't as solid as last week, and did my best to kind of put this together. I play B-Ball, I play Geo, I play Dolce, who I played like week 2, and I play Roger, and I play Pippo all again because I think they're all in my division. So this first time around is kind of going to be point best foot forward, see what works, see what doesn't, and then play them again and see if I could potentially squeeze out a win out of those. So this week, Rain Team. His team, very threatening. Got to prepare for the rain. He has Weavile, Victini, Talonflame, Ferrothorn, Dragalge, Blastoise, Gliscor, Kingdra, Politoed, Granbull, and Mega Swampert. So this week, definitely didn't expect him to bring the Blastoise or like the Granbull. I see the Granbull, why he'd bring it. Things like Mega Gallade and Salamence, if I brought those, which I did. But I kind of expected more or less Victini to come, or even, I don't know, something like Mega Swampert. So I kind of had to tailor my team a lot around those. Dragalge rips through my team, Talonflame rips through my team, but Weavile not so much, based on some of my sets, and Kingdra, certain sets could, but I prepared mostly for the Rain Sweeper set, the special set. So did my best to plan for this week. I thought I did a really good job, and this week I'm not as worried, but certainly, I did my best. So this week we have Special Defensive Sylveon, Standard, pretty much like Psyshock and Hyper Voice, pretty much to hit Dragalge. Scarf Raikou, because, alright, my Scarf Raikou hits enough speed to outpace Mega Swampert and Kingdra in the rain. So basically that ensures I don't get swept by any sort of Swift Swim shenanigans. So next up we have Yachi, Dragon Dance, Salamence with Double Fangs, which is kind of fun, but at this point, that was the best option I had for Salamence. Next up we have Custab, Max HP, Max Attack Fortress, pretty much a fun Kaboom set, and yeah, we hope that works. Defensive Gastrodon, Standard. And then Max Defense, Bulk Up, Mega Gallade. Yes, that's what I said. Max Defense, Max HP, Bulk Up, Mega Gallade. I say that because if he is the Max Attack, Revenge Killer, Talonflame set at +1 defense and +1 attack, I think I take less than 50% from a Brave Bird. A Life Orb, Brave Bird. Less than 50%. Kind of impressive. Hopefully it pans out. If it doesn't, worth a try, am I right? That's what this format's for, make funky sets that wouldn't work elsewhere, see if they pan out. So, like I said, this week, feeling good, hopefully this pans out. Let's have a good game, guys. Play. Starting off, I lead off with Boom Tube. It's a very fitting name for a fortress, because that's all it does, is go kaboom and volt switch out and shit, and that's kind of what Boom Tubes do if you really think about it. They explode and they transport things. Anyway, go for Stealth Rock, he goes for Scald, gets the first turn burn, because why the fuck not, right? Go for Rapid Spin, he gets rid of the rocks. I go for Volt Switch, I get out of there. No reason for me to go Kaboom yet, because I still have HP to take, and I could pretty much, kind of switch into an attack. Go into Raikou, he's not staying in. Gonna go for Discharge, try and get the Paralysis on whatever comes in. I thought it was Dragalge, because it could pretty much take any hit. Don't get a Paralysis, because why do I get Paralysis, but he gets burns? Anyway, goes Dragon Pulse, gonna live that, gonna also live the burn. Gonna try and get, I have Custap Berry on this thing, kind of a Custap Boom thing, but the Custap Berry Boom wasn't really in the cards because I'm burned, because, Scald always burns, except when I use it. I get Rocks up, and then I go into Raikou here, and I go for Volt Switch, and I get out of here. I was thinking he's going to Rapid Spin. There's no reason for him not to Rapid Spin. He pretty much has no reason not to, because, it's free. He's going to get rocks away. But no! He goes for fucking Mirror Coat. Just like last week, it pretty much nullifies one of my main sweepers. Didn't expect the Mirror Coat to happen. I pretty much expected either Scald or Rapid Spin. Mostly Rapid Spin because he had a free opportunity to get rid of them. Like, it was no downside. I couldn't knock him out with anything in one hit. So he goes for a Magic Coat, and that forces me to go for Outrage to knock out his Blastoise, pretty much ruining my Salamence because Granbull's going to come in, and as we all know, Dragon plus Fairy. Dragon's locked in Outrage. It's a dead dragon. So he's going to go for the Play Rough. I am screwed, and he's going to knock me out. So good job, Salamence. So I'm going to go into Gastrodon's looking for Toxic. I'm going to go for Scald. Hope for the burn. But do I get the burn? No, because this is Showdown. No. Gonna go for... I switch out here, I think. Nope, go for Scald. Can I get a burn? No! 2 Scalds. No burns. Yeah. So, gonna switch out. Gonna go into Sylveon. He's gonna Focus Energy like a faggot. Because Focus Energy is awesome on a Kingdra. He's gonna get an Iron Head and get a crit. Because that's how Focus Energy works. And, Kingdra knocks out a Sylveon. Sylveon's streak continues to get crit and die. I go for Discharge. I don't get the Para. Because that's how that works. He goes for Agility. I'm Scarfed. I still outspeed him. Thank you for thinking that Scarf actually works. Knocks him out. That's what he gets. But, no Para, no burns, no nothing. Gonna get out of here. Gonna go into Gastrodon. Dragalagy's gonna knock me out because Specs Dragalagy is so OP. Holy crap. Nothing on my team can really take any Dragon Pulse or Draco. God forbid a Draco, but Dragon Pulse can't really take it. Gonna get knocked out. Such is the breaks. And now here is where this Gallade set will work. So... gonna go Mega Evolve, gonna go right for Bulk Up, and hopefully I'm gonna get a sweep. Now I go for Bulk Up, get back to neutral attack, get up to +1 defense. Gonna go for another Bulk Up, gonna get to +1 attack, +2 defense. He's gonna go for Play Rough, and I'm gonna be okay with that. No! He gets the attack drop, the 10% attack drop. Now, I'm mad now, but I'll explain why in a minute. I'm going to go for another Bulk Up. He's going to go for Toxic. So this puts me on a timer. But that's okay. Because I'm at +1 attack, +3 defense. Nothing can knock me out that is faster than me. Weavile cannot knock me out with anything. I think Knockoff does like 10%. And then Brave Bird does like 20% or something. But he goes for Brave Bird. Does 21%. See? Alright. So the reason this is important. Drain Punch at +2 attack. +2 attack. No, so I'm at +1 attack. Was it 21 plus 29%? 35%. Or no, I'm sorry, just 40%. I would have killed him. That Drain Punch would have killed. I would have gotten all that HP back. I would have had one more hit. I had 2 more hits actually in me. And, of Toxic, I mean. So, that means I lost. Because now that means that I can't live. His Talonflame gets another turn to live. If he went to Weavile after this, I just go for Drain Punch. He can't knock me out. I get all that HP back. He goes into Dragalagy. I outspeed. I go for Ice Punch. I had Ice Punch, Drain Punch, and Knockoff. So I pretty much go for Ice Punch and knock out the Dragalagy. I probably knock out the Weavile too, or do get a lot of damage off. And yeah, I lose here because he can go right into Dragalagy. I can only go for Discharge. I have Extra Sensory, but if I go into Extra Sensory, he goes into Weavile. If I go for Discharge, he has Dragalagy. I get a crit Para. Nope, just a crit. And he goes to Sludge Wave, does super much damage. I go for Discharge, and it does another stupid amount of damage. I get the Paralysis, get the full Para. Here's the luck that I needed. And I go for it again, get a crit, no Para, and I lose. So, needless to say, this round pissed me off. This pissed me off. I had it. I fucking had it, but this game says 10%. Go fuck yourself. So, yeah. That's how this match went. Like I said, if I didn't get the 10% attack drop, I would have won. Mega Gallade had enough HP, and it was at enough stat boost to take on his remaining mons, being Talonflame, dead. Dragalagy, I outspeed and dead. And Weavile did nothing. I could have went for Drain Punch, got all the HP back, and dead. But that's not how this game works. He gets a burn on the first try. He gets an attack drop on the first try. I get no paralysis up until the end when it doesn't matter because I lost, and I get no burns. So yeah, we're now 0-6, guys. We are 0-6. Man, -13, I think. So, like I said, I'm not some quitting baby. I'm not gonna quit, and I'm not gonna, just stop playing because I'm 0-6. I'm out of the playoffs essentially. But it doesn't mean I'm not gonna try and get wins, and I'm gonna try and ruin someone else's day because my day's already been ruined. Showdown doesn't like me. I don't like Showdown. So yeah. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. Please explain to me how salty I shouldn't be from that and the prior matches before this, and how I'm going to get more salty from the matches after this. I think that Pippo had a good team. I think I had a better team. Doesn't matter. Showdown is Showdown. Yeah, so talk to me in the comments. We will have a discussion, and hope you all enjoyed. Have a good day. And yeah, I'll see you guys in week 7 against Gary, who I have yet to play, but when I will play, I will upload it usually either on Sunday or for Monday. I really only have 1 or 2 days off a week, so sorry. But yeah, okay, enough rambling. Bye.